The opinions, viewpoints, and beliefs presented on this program do not necessarily reflect those of the management, the affiliates and broadcast partners, or the sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Scarefest Radio, the radio you can see.
There we are.
We are live in the chat room. Can you hear us? Because we're like flying by the seat of our pants here.
Oh, yes. Let us know if you can hear us.
Because everything said we were live. So
and Anita's not here to fix it if we break it.
Anita's not here. We would like to know that you're watching. I can hear. Okay, great. Thank
That's
you.
what we needed
There's
to
a
know.
hell of a lag. There's obviously a hell of a lag.
Yes.
We are here at
Franken Con.
Franken Con, second cousin once removed. And here at what is this? Alcoa, Tennessee.
Yep.
It's like a suburb of Knoxville.
We're right next to the Knoxville airport.
Yeah. So if
Christy.
we
need Christy to guard the camera.
Make sure nobody trips over it.
Yes.
Yes, we're on. Yes. We're here in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah, we have people watching us this time. It's totally
I want to say, this con, is it just me or is this bigger than it was last year?
It is. It is.
The Friday crowd, for a Friday crowd period, this is a hell of a good crowd. So I'm really looking forward to it till tomorrow.
Yeah, it's good.
And if my wife is watching, I have ridden in an elevator with a porn star, ex-porn star. She was very, very pleasant. Former, very, very pleasant. And and I haven't got to meet him yet. But tell the crowd what you did last night.
Okay, so last night I was sitting at the bar here in the hotel, and I was hanging out with Richard and Corey that run Franken Con, and they brought up Frank Saladino from Sleepaway Camp, and we were hanging out with Martin that runs the Jaws Facebook group and Brian Bremer. And so Frank came up, hell of a guy. If you have a chance to come down here and meet Frank, oh my gosh, wonderful, wonderful person. So we're talking and he's telling us all about, his business, what he does, because he doesn't do events very often. And I say, we talk about you on Scarefest TV. And he said, me? You talk about me? And I said, yeah, our host, our media director, Wes, he's been talking about doing this cosplay. And so I pull up Scarefest TV, the last episode we did. I go to our announcements, and there is a picture of Frank in all of his glory and his cutoff shirt, and Wes talking about him doing this cosplay at Frankencon. And then Frank goes, what's a cosplay? And so I just salt to the earth, but he's very excited. So I told him tomorrow, Wes has his back's been shaved.
Yes.
So he's going to be doing his cosplay.
I am, other than being 20 pounds overweight, I am completely ready for this. I have not got to meet Frank yet. He has, everyone, he was in the movie, maybe if you add it all together 5 minutes, he has had a line all day long.
Yeah.
And so
he's got books. He's got the 8x10s that he's autographing, and yeah, super sweet guy.
Oh, and I did get to talk to Linnea Quigley.
Oh, right.
I finally actually got to give her a hug and promised her that she would have her VCR this weekend.
There's Jason Shepard. Hi, Jason. We're live on Scarefest TV. Yeah, come over here.
He's excited about the food.
Oh, come over here and say hi.
They have food in the building.
No, get over here. Impromptu guest. Never mind.
Come on in, Jason.
He wears his sunglasses at night.
So we do have 2 celebrity announcements. to drop tonight.
It's not Jason. Oh, Jason's already
Jason.
been announced. Jason's already been announced.
But we've got that. I'm going to give you a Joe Lewis's thing. Oh, back to Linnea.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to we'll do a Facebook Live. We won't go through the whole rigmarole, but I am going to present live on Facebook. Present her with a VCR. Because
when she was on, so some of you stuck around when Linnea was going to be a guest on Scarefest TV a few weeks ago. She had lost power, and we didn't think she was going to be able to come on.
So we bullshit the entire episode.
And then 15 minutes before the end of the show, Linnea logs on, and they were able to talk to her. Would you all ran over to like 10:30?
We kept her about 10:15, 10:30.
Yeah, and it was great. But they were talking about VHSs, and she was like, I don't have a VCR, and Wes says, I'll bring you one to Franken Con.
Because
and when they were loading in today, I said, there's a VCR in here. He said, yep, I brought it.
And she thought I would forget.
Yep.
That is the stature of men that she has in her life right now. But no, when you find a Kentucky farm boy, if we're nothing else, we're good for our word.
Yep. If he says he's going to bring you a VCR, ladies, he's going to bring you a VCR.
That's right.
Does it work?
It powers up.
Okay. All right.
I did not.
We have VHSs. Like there's a Christmas Vacation VHS over here at the Vet City Con booth, the Offbeat booth. We may have to.
But we can plug it. Well, do you have a TV?
There's one in my room, but I don't know if it hooks up to a VCR technology.
Oddly enough, my laptop is not configured to hook to a 1980s vintage VCR.
Nope, I still haven't watched Christmas Vacation, but for those of you who are invested in my having never seen a Christmas Vacation, I had a box of VHS that belonged to my late mother, and I opened them, and there was a Fright Night VHS in there and a Christmas Vacation VHS. So we are going to watch those at some point before Scarefest because I haven't seen either of them. So.
Now you do know when you find your mom's tapes, don't watch the ones that are not labeled.
No labels. Gotcha. I'll give those to you.
Okay. I can call it research.
Yes.
So anyway, but that's really and Brian Bremer. I did get to see Brian today. Every time I saw him, though, he was out in the lobby. I finally just called him Mick Strawn.
Oh, my God, guys. Okay, so speaking of Mick Strawn, when I got here last night, they had just set up the vendor hall, and they had the celebrity banners up. And Mick Strawn's banner is a photo of his dog, Toby. And in big letters, it says Toby with Mick Strawn in little letters. And it is the most wonderful thing I've ever seen. So Toby is here. Yes, I've got some Toby pets in today, and Mick is assisting him. But I thought that was great. So Nick Vincent is here. There's a lot of really great guests down here, guys. So if you have a chance to stop by tomorrow, what do we open at 10? Is it open at 10? 9:30? Yeah, me too. They do things earlier here in Knoxville than we do at Scarefest.
The mountain folks get up a little earlier than the hillbillies do.
A little bit. So, but we'll be here all day tomorrow.
Now, to answer your question in the chat room, I am not wearing my sleepaway camp outfit now. I will briefly wear it tomorrow.
Briefly.
I have not decided, but I will post it.
Okay. And we'll take pictures.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I've already got Brandon on the hook to book him for Scarefest next year, and there will be a photo op of me and Frank Saladino.
Okay.
That is an entirely other thing. I'm not saying there won't be.
Okay.
But I'm not saying there will be.
Right.
It all depends on whether some of you fuckers give me 25 cents a week.
Sign up for Wes's Patreon so we can see the tramp stamp.
Scarefest. It's patreon.com/ScarefestRadio.
Check it out.
I for example, just this week, I posted a picture of my bloody arm where I've been working on fence. Not bloody now, but see.
I got to catch up on my reading.
But yeah, I mean, it's just my day-to-day life and the trials and tribulations Although I do get to use the every time something happens, I go, "Do you know I'm a heart patient?"
Oh my gosh.
But, yeah, but anyway, yeah, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Coumadin. Coumadin. I actually got to go off. I got to go off the antiplatelet. I'm off that, and I've cut back the beta blocker to once a
Hell
day,
yeah.
and my blood pressure has actually went down.
Oh, he's bragging.
So yeah. So, but
Poor Corey.
I'm scared to death if I stop the Entresto, I'll die from low blood pressure now.
Yeah, Chris. No, I haven't seen Fright Night, but it's on my list. I have the VHS. I am going to watch it. Blame my parents. I mean, and I don't even know how you can blame my parents because my mom clearly owned the VHS. I have a VCR at my house. Yes, I do. Sorry, I didn't mean to smack the mic. It's on my boob. But yeah, it wasn't. His hands are.
My hands are right here.
So do you want to? We're going to do a shortened show tonight, guys, because we're here.
And the bar's there.
The bar's there. We're here. Not good. So we're going to do our guest announcements tonight. Do you want to do a commercial break or just guest announcements?
Well, we don't have a commercial break per se.
Okay.
But we do have Bonehead Weekly's movie review.
All right.
So let's do that when we come back from the movie review. Now, Joe, you're getting top billing here because
normally
the announcements,
we do it at the end.
right?
Yeah.
Now, the announcements will follow your movie review.
That's right.
So we'll do that. We come back, we will give you our announcements for Scarefest 16, Scarefest 2024, Scarefest XVI.
Fair.
Hey, Scarefest fans, this is Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly with this week's review. Oh, let me put on a hat so you don't think I recorded last week's and then this week's at the same time and just put on a hat so you wouldn't realize that I recorded them the same time and wearing the same Spider-Man shirt. Anyway, Late Night with the Devil. It's streaming exclusively on Shudder. It was a big hit, and by that $10 million over a limited release, and a lot of people loved it, and I couldn't get to see it, but thanks to Brandon Griffith, that's a thank you for him for something he did for me. But anyway, watch it on Shudder. Here's the plot of Late Night with the Devil. Jack Delroy is basically a night show host, like the Tonight Show. There were so many of them that were on at the same time, not just Johnny Carson, but others as well. And he's kind of struggling. He kind of hit it high, and then over the last few years, this is what's happened. And he's trying to get his sweeps. It's Monday of Sweeps Week in 1977. And Sweeps Week, if you all don't know, and some of you are going to be too young, is when they would really try to go all out, networks trying to beat each other. And they're trying to get those Nielsen ratings from those Nielsen boxes. And a lot of this is way too complicated to go in here. And if you don't understand any of this, that's fine too. It's just the way they used to track stuff. Not so much anymore with streaming, right? He brings on a little girl midway through the show who was part of a cult, who was raised in a cult. And the lady who was working with her, the psychiatrist, they all think she's possessed. That's the plot of Late Night with the Devil. But it's so much more. It's funny, I was reading some history of this, and the two brothers that directed this are Colin and Cameron Cairns. The reason they picked 1977 was because it takes place on a Monday night, and only Sweeps Week that was during a Monday was in 1977. It was like, oh, well, that fits it. This movie is superbly acted. The opening 20 minutes to it are absolutely positively written just for me, as far as, oh my goodness, this works so well. This is so kind of my movie. You got to remember the time period in the 70s and especially the early 80s where everybody was obsessed with Satanism. 70s, and I mean, Geraldo even did a special about this in the early 80s. I can remember hiding behind the couch when my mom was watching it. And everybody was obsessed with these cults and Satanism. And Satanism was coming after your children. We get something different these days. The issue is, it's a little low budget, but you don't really see it because of the way it's shot, like a show. And when it cuts, it's in black and white in between. And this is just a star-making performance by an actor named David Dastmalchian. Actually, I found out was a huge fan of horror hosts, and he plays the Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad in other movies. but he's fantastic in this. He's perfectly cast. In fact, everybody in this movie is perfectly cast. There's only one kind of problem with this movie. It's the last 20 minutes. And I know everybody's like, oh, Joe Lewis, the third act. No, it's like, I'm trying to think of the movie. It's very much like Hereditary. In that last 20 minutes, have you seen Hereditary? You're either on board with it or you're not, because the movie they've been building this whole time, the tone switches dramatically especially that last 10, 15 minutes. There's blood, there's gore, there's guts, and you don't see a lot of that. I'm not giving anything away till that last 15 minutes. And some of you are not going to like the explanation. Some of it is left to your imagination, and they kind of give you hints of why this happened. It's not going to work for all of you. Some of you are going to walk away mad. I started reading some of the reviews, and some of the people, this is stupid. I hated the last. I was like, I get it. It does. They went out on a limb. But if you can take the time to do this, please watch. Please, hi, Q. Thank you, son. If you got time and you got Shudder, check out Late Night with the Devil. I highly recommend it. It's really good. But some of you, that last 10 to 20 minutes, Quentin, some of you, it's really good. That last 10, 15 minutes is going to be dividing. Maybe even the last 20.
And welcome back, everybody, to Scarefest Television. To answer a question in the chat room, Brandon is not wearing his winter coat. He is, in fact, wearing a flannel shirt, though.
But he did have his winter coat on earlier. I called him out on it.
Yes.
He had on a button-up, a flannel, and his winter coat. Yes.
It was cold when we left.
I was going to say it was not when he was wearing it in here earlier.
Well, no, but he didn't change in the car on the way down. Although I have to admit, he could have changed at Bucky's, because that's the cleanest bath. It's much cleaner than my bathroom. So anyway, okay, on to the announcements. Starting off, Felissa Rose. Felissa Rose, of course, you knew she was coming. Felissa Rose, Sleepaway Camp. And I'll get another picture this year, because I will do the cosplay at some point.
There you go.
But it may not include the tramp stamp. It all depends on 100 subscribers. But yeah, Felissa is coming. And of course, she is a Scarefest favorite, Scarefest family. Next up, returning to Scarefest, not his first time, but
it's been a while since
it's been a while. Ari Lehman. Ari Lehman is coming. And despite what it said on his website, the band is not playing.
As of right now.
As of right now.
We may add it later. But
yeah,
for those of you that pay attention to things, he did announce several months ago he would be at Scarefest. We just hadn't gotten around to doing the banner and actually officially announcing him yet.
So, but Ari is coming. He's returning. I'm thinking, oh gosh, Scarefest 9?
It's something like that. It's been a while. Oh, wow. That long? I know he was.
It's been that long?
I think so. I mean, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So, now, seriously, back to Franken Con.
Yes.
If you are within driving distance of Knoxville, this is a great little convention to check out.
Definitely. And awesome vendors. Man, the vendors are great.
And I've had at least 2 distracting women walk past
while
this table
while I'm
trying to film.
He's trying to watch.
And I am doing my best. But it is what it is. Anyway, what else do we have to talk about? Anything?
Should I go ask Brandon if he has anything to say?
Brandon,
you want to come to Scarefest TV for a minute? The
panicked
look on his face.
Brandon says hi. He doesn't understand how cameras work.
Yeah.
There's nothing aimed his way. But he does wave and say hi. Brian! Slayer, celebrity guest spot. Walk right over here.
Come over here. Come say hi to
Look,
the Scarefest people.
It's a genuine, god-awful celebrity.
Hey there, y'all. How's it going?
They do have these down here, and like the best.
How are you doing so far this weekend,
Great.
Mr. Brandon?
Great. It's going really fast.
Yeah.
You guys find it's going really fast?
Yeah, the day is almost over, and I feel like we just got here.
I know. I sat down at 4:30 and I looked up and it was 7:15. And that's odd.
Yeah.
But it's busy.
Yeah.
Yes, it's pleasantly busy.
Very pleasantly
Although,
busy.
now I'm going to say a little something about our Knoxville people here. Y'all got to learn to get the hell out of the way before you come to Scarefest.
Move.
There is no straight line to walk through the vendor hall.
No.
Yeah, they just like stopping and talking in the aisles and that kind of stuff.
Are you doing your what is it, Gino cosplay?
Yes,
Is
he's
it
doing it
surprise?
tomorrow.
Okay.
I haven't got to tell. She told him, but he's had a line all day.
He has.
I
Yeah.
think that was it.
We met Frank last night.
Yeah.
I probably should in case he goes and watches the archives.
We did talk about his big thick wood last night.
In case he watches any of the archives, I should warn him. The original title of the character was Douchey 80s Guy.
That's right.
We're gonna make sure to tell, dude. His biceps are like.
I know. I saw a picture of him.
Don't get on his bad. I don't think he has a bad side, but if he does, don't get on it.
No, he's obviously a lovely human being who I will no longer refer to as Douchey 80s Guy.
Yeah.
But he'll slap you with his big thick wood.
He will.
He will, and it's
Absolutely.
expensive too.
It's very expensive teak wood.
Yeah,
$69 a board.
It's got a rough edge.
It does. 2 if you're doing a.
I love you guys.
I love you, honey.
Get back to work.
Yeah, get back to work.
Okay, almost done today.
That's right.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
So anyway, boy, I'd love to figure out something to talk about for another 5 minutes. But anyway, any questions from the studio audience?
You got any questions, guys? Let's see. Can't wait for Scarefest. Fantastic. Awesome. Oh yeah, that's true. There is like a biker meetup here, a ladies biker meetup. There's so many motorcycles outside, and it is awesome. When I got here and I saw the motorcycles, I was like, eh, and then it was all women, and I was like, yes, that's awesome. So really excited about that. You don't get to see that at every show you go to.
No, I'll agree with that. And if I knew anything about motorcycles, I'd make some misogynistic joke right now, but I really don't.
Good. Well, there you go.
My motorcycle was a Honda CB.
There you go. All right. Is that like a douchey 80s guy thing?
No, that was just my starter motorcycle. And then I got married and I wasn't allowed to have another.
Fair.
And I had a top speed about 55 if you were going downhill.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But
yeah, well, I don't know
anyway.
What else to talk about. We talked about the guests. We've talked about the vendors. We've talked some about Wes's back hair. Bye, guys. So I think it's a pretty good episode.
Okay, and now tomorrow, like I said, watch tomorrow. We will be doing at least one. Will be at least 2 lives because I'm sure when I do my cosplay, that'll make it on the live.
Yep.
And I'll definitely do a live when we talk to Linnea and present her with
her
Excalibur,
VCR.
her Excalibur VCR. It's a brand name, by the way. She'll be able to get a remote for it.
There you go. That's awesome.
RCA.
Hell yeah. That's what my VCR was. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out with us. Come to Franken Con. Don't be lame.
That's our new tagline.
Don't be lame.
So everybody, and once again, Melissa Rose, Ari Lehman, coming to Scarefest. Good to talk to you all. Thanks for stopping in the chat room for our abbreviated episode. And I'm glad all the equipment worked and the production values will just go up from here.
Oh, that is awesome. All right, guys, we are here at Franken Con. It's Saturday, and Wes is doing his sleepaway camp cosplay.
And going to get a selfie with Frank Saladino.
Yeah, so Frank is here. So we're going to walk into the vendor hall, and we are going to go and see Frank. And then we are going to come back out here and admire our cosplay. He said, I'm already freezing to death, so it'll just be brief. And my dad is watching, so you say hi.
Yay!
All right, Dad, this is what happens if you become a personality and you tell people, I'm going to do this cosplay, this 80s cosplay, and then you have to follow through with your threats. Oh, and Anita's on. Hi, Davina.
Now, you all need to thank all the people that have subscribed to me on Patreon because they are the only reason that I've embarrassed myself like this.
I don't think it's embarrassing at all. I'm going to walk with, he's running into Bruce. That might be a little embarrassing. All right, let's go. I'm going to flip the camera around, and we are going, if I can figure out how to do that. There we go. Flip us around, and we're going to go through.
Best reports of also let all of you see what you're missing.
Yes. Yeah, so we've got things set up out here. We've got Mr. Unhappy. We've got the Dragula. We've got vendors in the hall. Yes.
She said he looks snazzy.
Oh, I know it. We got Orbit DVD. They're presenters of the show. Some Mr. Unhappy is getting a massage. That's something you can only see at Frankencon. Oh, yep. All right. We've got Fright Bites. They were at Scarefest last year. Freeze-dried candy. John Wayne is dead. We're live on Scarefest weekend. Got some great guests here. Thanksgiving guests. I don't want to lose Wes in the crowd. Got an awesome Thanksgiving setup. Hey guys, you like it? Wes, you're getting admirers. He said he loves your cosplay.
You ready, boss?
Yeah.
There we are. Cool. Thank you, boss.
We got Jason Shepard over there. You guys got to get after you're done.
It's like looking in the mirror, man. You look better now than I did when I was that age. All right. We're on Facebook Live.
Yeah. Well, you finish your autograph. We'll come. We'll do a photo. Yeah, because we're not paying for nothing.
So nice to meet you.
That is awesome. Yeah, there you go. Get your photo. Awesome. Oh, Mr. Oh, he shaved his back and everything, guys. That is tramp stamp next time.
Go ahead, yeah, I'll come back and get a selfie.
Yeah, definitely want to do it.
All right, we're going to go ahead and walk around the floor.
Yes.
Because I've already
Sorry for interrupting.
Matter at this point.
Oh, and they're on lunch break, but we've got Linnea, Michelle, and Brink.
Thank you.
He timed this perfectly. We got Honey, the OG male girl, Ken Sagos. Mick Strawn, the star of the show. Definitely not Toby.
Hold on.
Oh, Toby's like, let me get in on this. He wants contour. He wants to contour some abs. Yes.
Try airbrushing.
And there's Nick Benson. Hi, Nick.
Might help that somewhat.
And we got Brian showing off his pumpkin.
Did you see the outfit?
Not like this, I'm not.
He's going to get out of this thing as soon as we get off this floor.
Oh, come on.
I love it.
Draw some cool stuff on your belly.
Oh, there you go.
We were going to do a tramp stamp.
Now, if I did this for my Patreon subscribers, and if I get us to 100 Scarefest, I will do it with the train stamp.
Oh, I gotta draw that on there.
I know. It just makes you so hungry, doesn't it? Sorry, hon. Oh, it's just Doug. I just elbowed Doug. That's cool. Screamville representing in the house. Screamville Haunted Attraction. Say hi to Dixie. Be at Scarefest. Got some awesome podcasts here. Some very cool art. Really cool art at Scarefest. I'm so used to saying that. I'm so sorry. We're at Frankencon. We're not at Scarefest. Some awesome vendors down here. Yeah, look. The art, just incredible work.
I like that.
Yes. Got a tattoo artist over here. Hello. Wes is strutting his stuff. Right,
Don't
strut.
break it, baby.
Well, they do they do free 5-minute massage over there. You go get a hip massage. Oh, they might do a butt rub. That might be, I don't know, they might charge for a butt rub. Yeah, that's true. Awesome. Get your what? Oh, the
I got video now, but I want actual photo.
Very cool.
okay. I was gonna say I see some of the comments now. Let's flip around. Let's see. Ruth says,
Be
"Telling
nice.
be nice." Telling I said hi. Oh, and Scarefest representing in the house, Michelle. Yeah, and I gave her a pin because she's wearing a Scarefest shirt. So if you show up to an event we're at, I keep those pins on me. So wear your Scarefest merch and get some free stuff. But yeah,
All right.
so proud of him for doing his cosplay.
Remember,
Oh, Ted says hi,
50
Christy.
more subscribers.
Ted Higgins.
That's
Hi, honey.
25 cents a week. Patreon.com/Scarefest Radio. And I will do this cosplay again at Scarefest
With a tramp
with a
stamp.
tramp stamp.
Wait, where's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Well, it's going to be on my back.
Right here?
Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna do a tramp stamp on
We'll do
it.
a
He
tramp stamp.
shaved his back, especially for this event. You can't say that on Facebook Live.
I just did.
Beep.
My picture with Wes.
And Richard, the owner of Franken Con, yeah, get your picture with Wes because he's not staying in this outfit.
Do it or you want to do it?
Let's see. I'm pretty sure if I wore that, I'd be thrown in a bag and beaten. I mean, if you're into that, I'm sure we could find somebody to do it. I missed some comments because I didn't say, oh, hi, Scotty. Anita sent some hearts.
Come back here with me and take my picture.
Okay.
My dad said, oh, everybody needs their pictures with Wes.
Oh yeah, that'll work for me. It's actually had to be cookie decorating, but that's what you do.
Cookie decorating is important.
Nails look amazing, by the
Yes,
way.
Wes is wearing a crop top. My dad said, I hope I still look that sexy.
Your dad already does look that sexy.
Yep. Dad's under my shoulder pads. Hi, Chris.
Taste down the...
Hi, David.
Yeah.
Sorry I missed your all's comments. Yes, hello.
Go take pictures.
Okay. Okay, go take your picture. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head back to the Scarefest booth. There's Krampus. Looking Mallory, looking lovely. Yep. Oh, there they are. Thumbs and eyes. Yep. So, guys, if you're close by, come on down to Frankencon. We still got several more hours of the show. Oh, here's somebody we can say hi to. Terrence Muncie. Art of Terrence Muncie. Yes. Wes is doing his sleepaway camp cosplay with a crop top and hoochie daddy shorts right now, and he's back there getting his picture taken with Frank Saladino because that's who he's cosplaying as. And my dad just said ask him if it hurt to look that sexy. I don't know, Daddy. I will ask him when he comes back though, because it should be illegal. And then, oh my gosh, we got John Hammond cosplay back here. That's awesome. There's some really cool. Terrence said, "Good to see you again, Dad." I know you remember Terrence. I know you remember Terrence. Right. This year we're doing oh my gosh, look at these cosplays. Just super, super cool stuff going on down here at Franken Con. So if you are close by, come check it out. We've got our booth neighbors this weekend, Conuga, Todd, Conuga, hi. And then we've got Creepy Con next to us down there. And then, let me see. We've also got Offbeat Vet City Con over there. So we got all kinds of cool neighbors this weekend. And then our Scarefest booth just looks fantastic. We got everything up there. We got posters, t-shirts, and sign-ups. Wow, that light is crazy. We've got sign-ups for golden tickets. You can win 2 golden tickets to Scarefest, but you have to come in person and sign up right here on my iPad. So these have been sold out since the day they went on sale. So come and sign up to win golden tickets for Scarefest weekend. And I hope you all are doing well. You do remember, yes, you did have a little talk. I remember that too. So, and that air cannon, majestic. My hair is gonna be in rat's nests from this air cannon. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. If you support Wes on Patreon, we appreciate that because it gives him motivation to stay healthy and not have another cardiac episode, because I need someone around to tell me to calm the F down when Scarefest is getting close. So we gotta have Wes stick around with us. Thank you all for your support. And if you're watching this after the fact, if you have any questions, one more. Dog! Fell to the dark side. You can't trust anybody these days, guys. So definitely check out Franken Con, and we will see you all again soon. See ya. All right, guys, we are back live from Franken Con. Wes, who is displaying so gracefully the VCR, we are going to present. Wes is going to present to Linnea because her VCR broke, and he wants her to be able to enjoy VHS.
Her own movies.
Her own movies that are available on VHS. So I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to walk back through the show.
And hope she's at her booth.
And Will Legault is watching. Will is holding the booth down for us. There's that Jason Shepard again. Richard has lost all of his hair because of the show. It's very tragic. Yeah, he had a full head of hair when the weekend started. There's some glitter on the top of your head too. Care to explain that?
There is, isn't there?
Yes.
It's a little
glistening. Wes is here also.
He's excited.
Yeah. Wes, slow down.
We're gonna need you to
I know you need to slow down, old
simmer
man.
down, dude.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Is it your nap time?
We don't believe it. I want to go.
Oh, there. No?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was an hour ago.
Oh, okay.